Hello, and this is Culture Controversial. Is it? Right, so this first bit is Watch Mojo UK, and it's Woke on Steroids, I Warn You, and Positive Discrimination on Steroids as well. The top 20 most offensive British TV moments.
I like this, okay? A little bit of a massive. Here you go. Oh!
That's actually a bit lower.
This show, also known as Ministry of Mayhem, was where Holly Willoughby and Stephen Mullen got their starts. Though it was pretty popular during its run, it also managed to raise some concerns from the parents of the children who were watching. Notably, people spoke out about how sexual it seemed to be.
Captain Scarlet.
You're barking up the wrong tree, love. Try Captain Black.
Okay.
Holly Willoughby was often wearing revealing outfits, and there were a few moments that certainly raised eyebrows. Some stories even indicate that Holly was told not to wear a bra when appearing on the show, and also that the presenters would turn up to the set plastered.
Okay.
I'll do it right now.
Number 17, Chuckle Vision.
You know something, Paul?
What?
I think we ordered too many papers.
Chuckle Vision, an undeniable classic. Even looking back on the clips today, you'll find something that'll give you a, well, chuckle. That's because they actually slipped into the occasional adult joke. Take, for example, when the duo take in an astronomer to their B&B, who is hilariously looking for the 7th planet in the solar system.
I'm an astronomer, you see. I'm hoping to sneak a look at Uranus later.
Really?
Or the one where Barry can see a leprechaun that Paul can't, and the latter attempts to scratch him on the chin.
There's a good little himself.
What are you doing?
Tickle him on the chin.
Well, actually, it's this tall.
Ugh.
However, some parents weren't too happy with these cheeky innuendos, believing them to be inappropriate for children.
Now, that's not very nice.
Number 16, Crush. Talk about inappropriate. In this game show, children would reveal to their class their crush and then compete in challenges to attain their dream date with said crush. Very creepy stuff, right? Well, the viewing public thought so too.
Should we put Barney behind the cherub?
Hindsight is 2020, and so the BBC, fearing more backlash, made the right decision and scrubbed this show's existence from the internet. Number 15, Booba. While the show was eventually embraced by the viewing public, its initial release was faced with nothing but negativity. For starters, there were those claiming it was a massive rip-off of Teletubbies because of its bright, colourful, alien-looking characters and unintelligible manner of speaking. But most of the pushback from the audience came from the fact that it was just plain disturbing. To the uninitiated, their creepy designs and the show's almost hypnotic atmosphere came across more as some sort of piece of surrealist cinema and less like an innocent children's show. We can kind of see where they were coming from. Number 14, The Sooty Show.
Sweet to victory.
Here's a bizarre one. This time, we're looking at a show that caused backlash not from the viewing public, but actually from the company behind it. Creator Harry Corbett was pushing for the idea of introducing a new character, Sooty's girlfriend, Sue.
Matthew, it says here under this plate, fine bone china. Why do they call it bone china? Do you know?
This caused an absolute meltdown behind the scenes, with the BBC higher-ups panicking that it would, quote, sex up the show. Remember everyone, these are cute little puppets we're talking about here. Eventually, they conceded, but there had to be some boundaries set in place. They even went as far as to implement a new no-touch rule to the show's creators.
What? You don't think so?
Number 13, The Slammer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HM Slammer, where you decide which prisoner is to be released.
The Slammer was a rather bizarre show with a premise that didn't exactly make sense. Basically, contestants were brought in under the pretense that they had been arrested for showbiz crimes and would have to perform their skills to an audience who would then decide whether or not they walked free. Yeah. Anyway, one act got them in trouble with Ofcom. A contestant dressed as a mime performed a stunt in which they would place a plastic glove over their head and inflate it. Viewers were outraged, believing that children at home might attempt it and suffocate in the process. Number 12, Postman Pat.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
Other than being sacked by the Royal Mail, yes, that's true, you can look it up, Postman Pat has been relatively smooth sailing in terms of public outcry. That is until the release of the film Postman Pat the Movie in 2014.
Such a lovely morning.
What was the big issue surrounding it, you ask? It was shite. The film garnered mostly negative reviews from both the general public and critics alike. Come on, Pat.
Postman Pat, the movie.
Number 11, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain.
If there's one episode that still haunts viewers to this day, it's the sad story of Henry. In this story, a green engine refuses to come out of a tunnel due to the rain. After many attempts to pull or persuade Henry to desert the tunnel, the conductor and crew decide to just leave him there. Not only that, but they take away his rails and construct a brick wall to seal him in.
We shall take away your rails, he said, and leave you here for always and always and always.
Viewers found this episode so disturbing that there was an outcry, so much so that in the US series, they went as far as to change the narration so that the Fat Controller came across as less sadistic.
He wondered if he would ever be allowed to pull trains again. But I think he deserved his punishment. Don't you?
Number 10, Noddy's Toyland Adventures.
Good morning, Carl.
Yes, even the little man in the red and yellow car has faced backlash, but not for the reasons you'd expect. As you may know, Noddy's Toyland Adventures, the stop-motion series, did not follow the source material one-to-one. So, years later, many adults had their childhood ruined when discussions about the original stories by Enid Blyton flooded the internet. People realised the depictions of the Gollywog characters, who in one story stripped Noddy and stole his car, were quite undeniably racist. In reprinted versions of the books, these characters would be replaced with teddy bears instead.
Oh, thank you, Big Ears.
Number 9, Discover and Do and the Bedtime Hour.
I've got lots of colourful leaves because it's autumn.
Sometimes viewer complaints really make you lose faith in humanity. Kerry Burnell was a CBeebies presenter who would appear on these two in-between segments on the channel around 2009.
Kerry has lovely shiny hair. But not first thing in the morning when she wakes up.
She was born with only one full-length arm, which, for some reason, led to many parents calling in to complain about her appearing on the show, saying that she was scaring the children watching at home. This is obviously a ludicrous claim, and, if anything, it was a great way to teach children about conditions people might have, ultimately making them more accepting of those with visible disabilities. Number 8, Peppa Pig.
No, Mummy, we are good at skating.
This show has become massively popular, and not just in the UK. Alas, with that fame also comes some controversies, such as the show's decision to include a same-sex couple, the two mothers of Penny the polar bear.
One mummy is a doctor, and one mummy cooks spaghetti.
Thankfully, this only faced backlash from a vocal minority, and most viewers celebrated this inclusivity. Hilariously though, probably the biggest controversy Peppa Pig generated is with American viewers. Apparently their children had begun using British phrases and started to develop British accents, leading some to panic and even stop their children from watching.
What a great day to be a father!
Number 7. Horrible Histories.
Tea is not from Britain, ma'am, from India it was brought.
This show was hugely popular and critically acclaimed, providing historical education for thousands of children. It's known for its dark humor and focus on the unpleasant aspects of history like disease, executions, and torture. Children loved this style, but some adults surprisingly believed it was too graphic or inappropriate.
Cottons from America and picked by
Saves the game.
One of their biggest controversies was using spray tan to play Egyptians, which some said was close to blackface. Another scandal was their song British Things, which highlights the negative aspects of colonialism, which some believe to be anti-British. Others praised it for the honest approach.
In Britain, they simply cover people up with great mounds of earth.
You know, we should just go there.
Yeah, weather's not so hot, mine.
Number 6. Heads.
How's your cake?
It's ruined me, yeah, this.
Your cake? Oh, tastes good. Chocolate.
Political satire is a popular TV genre in the UK, so much so that CBBC tried to get children into it. The result was Heads, a surreal comedy show parodying celebrities of the era. The thing is, most children don't have any idea who a lot of them are. Not only this, but some parodies, like the one of Jackie Chan, are straight up offensive. There are also many inappropriate jokes about Beyonce's bottom.
But if I shake my booty, you're sure to fly.
Needless to say, a lot of parents weren't having it.
That's it for part 1. Part 2 coming up. Mojo.